Alright guys, I know that there is going to be some of us that have minimal equipment, so I thought it'd be a useful process to do a workout that has minimal equipment. The one piece of equipment I'm going to use today is this heavy lug over here, and that's a kettlebell, one single kettlebell. What I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do 3 different movements. So first thing is going to be a kettlebell floor press. The second one is going to be a simple bent over row. And then what I'm also going to do is do a loaded leg lift, an abdominal movement. So I'll show you exactly what they all look like. The floor press looks like this. You're going to come down onto the floor, starting with your feet against the ground and your knees bent. That kettlebell is just going to be resting between your bicep and your forearm, creating tension and torque in the other part of your body, locking your lats down, and then you're going to be simply pressing up and then coming back down, up and down. So if you've got a heavy kettlebell, this is a great way to develop strength. You know, once again, you're not going to get the entire range of motion of a bench press, but it's a really, really good way to replace that bench press. Another thing we're going to do is bent over row. So we're going to just come back here so you can get a good understanding. You want to come and have your torso almost parallel to the ground. Once again, creating torque and tension into that other arm. Pull back and then release down. Be sure not to bring those shoulders up towards your ears. You want to bring them back down. The last thing we're going to do is back down on the floor. Here, pressing up, you're going to come up and back down. All the while keeping that arm completely locked out. So what we're going to do is just a simple circuit, and we're going to go through, call it 5 or 6 rounds of a series of 8 floor presses, directly followed by, so 8 floor presses each arm, directly followed by 8 leg lifts with the load on each arm. And I'll show you how to transfer the load appropriately as well. The last thing you want to be doing is transferring a 24 kilo kettlebell over your face. And then we're going to be going into bent over rows for a series of, let's call it 10 each arm, because it's always a little bit better, especially when you have minimal equipment, to be doing a pulling movement a little bit more than a pushing movement. Okay, let's get started. So, first thing we're going to be doing, creating tension in that other arm, keeping that wrist nice and straight, locking those lats into place, pressing up. 1. I'm going to go straight onto leg lifts on this side. You're going to place the kettlebell down, bring it over with both arms onto the other side, coming up into that press again. leg lifts. Down. Now we're going to go straight into bent over rows. So, show you just on the profile. Bent over row, feet about hips width apart, stick that bum out, keep your core switched on nice and tight. 1. Switch. One round down. You're having a nice upper body strength workout using just one piece of equipment, a kettlebell. Now of course without a kettlebell, you'd have to think a little more laterally. But there's always a way to strengthen any part of your body using anything. So we'll continue the journey using different pieces of equipment, different limitations, different freedoms, but the message I really just want to get across is there's always a way.